What's good, everybody? I appreciate you checking in. All right, this is your midweek news and updates going into our week 4 matchup against the Cleveland Browns. And we got a couple things to talk about. Number one, I'm going to go over the injury list. This will be as of Thursday going into this week's game. We do have some news that we have a practice squad player that was elevated to the 53-man roster. We'll talk about that. And then because now we have room on the practice squad, we have now signed a undrafted free agent that was once signed with the Eagles. He's now on the practice squad, and we'll see. We'll see if at any point will this player actually help us later in the season. And so what actually is kind of interesting is because we elevated this player to the 53-man roster, we'll now have to make a move on the 53-man, the players that are currently on the 53-man roster and make room for Sam Webb. And so let me know in the comment section down below, who do you think we're going to have to release from this 53-man roster in order to make room for Sam Webb? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, first off, if you haven't seen my previous video, it's this week is my 1 year anniversary of doing this whole YouTube thing. And so my previous video that's titled Special Announcement, I did go on there and release my next giveaway. It'll be my 4th giveaway, I believe, since starting this channel. Just my way of saying thank you and just showing my appreciation for all the support you guys have given me thus far. My previous video, head on over there, make sure you're a subscriber, and in the comment section, type the word giveaway and let me know who your favorite Raider player of all time is and like that video, and you're automatically entered into my next giveaway. And on Saturday morning, which will be tomorrow, when I release my full breakdown of our matchup against the Cleveland Browns, I will announce the winner of that giveaway. And what I'll do is I will reply to your comment in that video, and I will let you know that you are the winner of this giveaway, and I'll give you the instructions on how to redeem that giveaway. So I'll announce that winner on Saturday's video, and I will reply to your comment if you are the winner on how to redeem that giveaway. So get on over there. Again, the video is titled Special Announcement. In that comment section, type the word giveaway. Let me know who your favorite Raider player of all time is, and make sure you like that video. And so again, it's just my way of saying thank you. So let's get on into this. Let's check out the injury report. As of Thursday, going into our week 4 matchup against the Cleveland Browns. And so I got the injury report up, and look, it's not surprising. You got Max Crosby at the very top. He did not participate both Wednesday and Thursday. I think, it's going to be up in the air whether or not he's going to go. That ankle obviously showed that it was affecting him against the Carolina game. And so I'm sure he's going to be a game time decision, and it's a high ankle sprain. It could take him 3, 4, maybe even 5 weeks to truly get that ankle back to 100%. But if he continues to play on it, it's just going to linger him throughout the entire season. And so let me know in the comment section down below, would you want to see Max Crosby play this week if that ankle is still affecting him? And so let me know in the comment section down below. And then next up, you got Divine Diablo. What I'm hearing from Antonio Pierce in his presser today, which was Thursday technically, that Divine Diablo will not be good to go, or will not be out there. So we will not see him on Saturday, which means we're going to see more Masterson and also Tom Eichenberg. So these guys definitely need to step up. And then you got Thayer Mumford that's down there. I think Thayer Mumford's going to be a game time decision. He did not participate. We'll kind of see what Friday and Saturday looks like. But DJ Glaze came in and he did okay. He did well. Now we're going to go talk about Cleveland Browns, and they're in a horrible situation when it comes to their injury report. But you also got Myles Garrett. We'll see what kind of happens with him. But Thayer Mumford, I think there's a chance he's a game time decision. Colton Miller's been a full go all week, which is good. He's got to get back in a rhythm, get back to that Pro Bowl type of play. Then you got DC Richardson that didn't participate. And we talked about a player that's being elevated to the 53-man roster. Is that going to affect DC Richardson? Because we have not seen him yet all season long. Then you got Christian Wilkins. He's full. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Michael Mayer, he did not participate. It's for a personal reason. And so I think we'll just wait and see if we get more information as the week goes on. But he did not participate on Thursday, and then Wednesday he wasn't listed. It's not listed whether or not he practiced or not. I'm guessing he didn't. And so Thursday he did not practice. Now Kanai Malga limited, and then Devontae Adams limited. We'll see kind of how that hamstring works out. It's good to just see him limited. Sometimes you just got to work your way back. That the hamstring can kind of be soft a little bit, and you got to make sure that you don't strain it too much. So we'll kind of track and see how that works out on Friday and Saturday. All right, let's take a look at this Cleveland Browns injury report because I'll tell you right now they're in some trouble. All right, before I get to what I think is the biggest concern for them going into this week, let's before I get to that position group, let's get down to some of these other guys. You got the running back Jerome Ford. He was limited. He didn't participate on Wednesday. The backup Pierre Strong, he did not participate. So Jerome Ford might get a big dose this week if he does play. And so you better take it to him, wear him down, make sure he's basically down to nothing going to that fourth quarter. You got some pretty big injuries. Dalvin Tomlinson, which is their starting defensive tackle, he didn't participate, so they're going to be weak on the D line. Then you got Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, it was up in the air whether or not he was going to even play. I think he was going to get an MRI on Monday. Now he was limited Thursday, so it looks like he might try to give it a go, but he might be a game time decision. And so we'll kind of see how Myles Garrett plays out. But here's the biggest concern for the Cleveland Browns. It's their offensive line. Their entire offensive line is hurt outside of their center. So you got Joe Patino, which is their starting their starting guard. I think he might be their left guard. He was limited. You got Jack Conklin that did not participate, their starting tackle. And then you move down and you got Jedrick Willis. Jedrick Willis is their other starting tackle. He didn't participate. And then both their backup tackles, James Hudson and Dwan Jones, they're all limited in practice. And so just across the board, this offensive line is absolutely banged up. And so we need to make sure. I understand Max Crosby might be a game time situation. They're going to definitely evaluate him throughout the rest of the remaining days of practice to kind of see how he wants to go. But I'll tell you right now, this defensive line, these remaining edge rushers, whether it be Janarius Robinson, Tyree Wilson, you guys better take it to them. You guys better make sure you bring the heat against this offensive line. On the injury report going into our week 4 matchup against the Cleveland Browns. And so, again, we'll just kind of see how this plays out. You still got Friday. You still got Saturday. We'll see how this updates. Make sure you follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those. You can find me at _805 Raider. Go hit me up on all the social media platforms. And so let's get into other news, the roster moves that we heard about this week. So the first one we'll touch on is we've elevated Sam Webb once again to the 53-man roster. And so I think this is the third time that he's gone down to the practice squad, and then we elevate him to the 53-man roster. And so this is where it gets really interesting. All right. So after 3 weeks of practice squad elevations, the Raiders are making it official today. They are signing practice squad cornerback Sam Webb to the active roster, according to a league source. And this is where it gets really interesting. With Webb signing, the team will have to make a roster move. That could be a release of a player sent to injury reserve. We'll wait to see what the transaction will be. And so this is where it is concerning, because in order for Sam Webb to be officially signed to the 53, we have to make room for him. And so who do we release? Who goes to the injured reserve? Does DC Richardson possibly go to the injured reserve? We haven't seen him yet. But my thing is that Sam Webb, he's a corner, right? And so it would only make sense that you bring up a corner because you are concerned about another corner not being able to play on game day. And I think that might be DC Richardson. So just keep an ear out. We might see DC Richardson being placed on the IR because we have not seen him one snap at all this entire season going into week 4. And so let's get on to the next news that we got this week. And because of Sam Webb being elevated to the 53-man roster, that made some room for a spot on our practice squad. And obviously with all of our offensive line issues and everything going on, we have to make sure that we solidify this offensive line. And because of the injury to Thayer Mumford, we'll see how he does. If he is a game time decision, if he does end up playing, the Raiders went ahead and signed on a rookie tackle to the practice squad. And so this week, the Raiders opened up a spot in the practice squad with the signing of cornerback Sam Webb, which we just talked about. They have filled the spot with the addition of tackle Gottlieb Ayitse. Hopefully I said that right, Ayitse. Ayitse was really signed this offseason by the Philadelphia Eagles as an undrafted free agent out of Maryland. He landed on the non-football injury list heading into camp and never got a foothold before being waived at the final roster cut. The 6'4", 308 pounder spent his first four college seasons as a full-time starting left tackle at Frostburg State. He then transferred to Maryland as a fifth-year senior and started 9 games at right tackle for the Terrapins last season and was named honorable mention All Big Ten. And so I'll go back to the big screen again. So we're bringing him onto the practice squad. Could mean nothing, but at the same time, Thayer Mumford did go out last week fairly early in the game against the Panthers. DJ Glaze, he did come in and did, again, fairly well. Let's just keep a close eye out as to what this injury is with Thayer Mumford. And as it stands right now, we could use as much help as possible on this offensive line. You know, Gottlieb, Aitse, I remember him in the draft. I actually thought he was going to go as one of the late rounders. According to the article that I just showed, there was NFL analysts out there that were projecting him as possibly a mid to late rounder, but he ended up going undrafted. And so by bringing him in, hopefully you just kind of take another look at an offensive lineman, because right now we are struggling across the board. Dylan Parham, he is probably one of our better offensive linemen as it stands right now. Jackson Powers Johnson got his first snaps against the Carolina Panthers, and hopefully he gets more playing time this week. You got Cody Whitehair, which is just awful as it stands right now. Thayer Mumford's injured. Colton Miller is still trying to get his feet underneath him. He's taken a long time to kind of get back to that veteran status, that veteran offensive tackle that we know he can be. We just haven't seen it yet. And so we need to bring this. And then I guess I can Andre James, his overall play the last 3 games has been extremely suspect. And so we are struggling across the board on this offensive line. So any help that we can get, any additional signings that are out there, we need to try to bring somebody in and potentially help this offensive line improve. And so again, it's just the practice squad. Who knows what will end up happening? We'll kind of see how this all plays out, but let's watch out for him. And let's also look out and see kind of what happens with potentially DC Richardson, elevating Sam Webb as a corner. We might see DC Richardson be the one that is designated to potentially the IR since we haven't seen him. So we'll keep an eye out. But guys, that's kind of the update so far. I'm filming this Thursday night. I'm releasing it Friday morning. And so we have the injury report as of Thursday. We'll kind of keep an eye out and see kind of how it plays out leading into the Cleveland Browns game. So I appreciate you sticking with me. Again, it's my 1-year anniversary of doing this YouTube thing. I appreciate all you guys. If you guys want to be involved in the giveaway, shoot over to my previous video. Make sure you're a subscriber so you can subscribe on this video, or go to my previous video I released on Tuesday that's titled Special Announcement. Make sure you're a subscriber on that video. In the comment section, type the word giveaway. Let me know who your favorite Raider of all time is, and make sure you like that video, and you'll automatically be included not only in this giveaway, but you'll be included in my future giveaways. My next one's at 4,000 subscribers. I hope that one comes up soon as well. It's just my way of saying thank you. And on Saturday morning, I will announce it. I'll announce the winner on that video, and I will reply to your comment and let you know that you are the winner of the giveaway with the instructions on how to redeem the giveaway. So again, I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys on my Saturday video bowl game breakdown of our matchup against the Cleveland Browns. So I'll see you guys on that video. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.